kickoff in the game. Mission accomplished so far.
No doubt about it. Here is Gibson on the return from his own 6-yard line. Underway in South Florida. And Gibson upended. And no surprise, a handoff on first down. Ramon sidelined his third stint as New England's offensive coordinator. On second down, back on the ground, Stevenson bounces his.
The longtime veteran starts in his place.
On third down, Stevenson runs into his own man, but still picks up the first down.
Stevenson on that one.
May fakes it, in trouble, and Drake May is sacked. Down in 13. Henderson and Stevenson both in the backfield. May throwing incomplete. On third and long, May has time, settles it over the middle to Stevenson, but he is short of a
for a fourth down.
Stephon Diggs in motion. Patriots going for it. May over the middle. He's got the first down. Into this drive with 3 straight running plays. Now this is their 5th consecutive passing play. May's got Hooper. He's got it. And Hooper is down at the 11-yard line.
Visible and getting open.
Gibson on the ground, trying to go up the middle, and he gets inside the
dagger throw into the end zone.
Fake it to Gibson. May moving, throwing, and it's caught for a touchdown. Mac Hollins.
It's an excellent first drive for him.
Andy Borregales for the extra point, off the upright and no good. 4 on fourth down this year. As Borregales kicks it off. D. Eskridge, who had a good game a week ago, on the return. Eskridge trying to get to the outside, and he is stopped.
Firing all over the field. A good steady start is what these Dolphins need.
There's Devon Achane on the carry. Right back to Achane. And the initial contact.
Who's one of the guys who gets after the quarterback. He's also not on the field today for New England.
Third down and 5. There's a flag down. Tagovailoa is picked off over the middle.
Fouls, one against each team. Holding, offense number 71. Offside, lined up in the neutral zone, defense, number 91. Those penalties will offset, will play third down.
Who's Elijah Ponder, the undrafted rookie. Third down and 4, here we go again. Tagovailoa, plenty of time, over the middle, dangerous pass.
Indianapolis Colts in this one, we're looking at his feet, he's moving around, nowhere to go with the ball.
Marcus Jones back deep to return the punt for New England. And Jones is spun down. Did see the response in practice this week, and he said he liked what he saw, but not a good start.
How do you respond after going through all of that this week?
Yep. Second down and 12. May over the middle. He's got a wide open man. May looking for Henderson on the wheel route. He's got him. And it's a first down for New England. Here's Gibson on first down. Tyrell Dodson. And it's Gibson again. And that'll bring up third down. Drake.
We're trying to find something that's going to work.
May play fake, rolling right. Pressure coming, jumps over Sealer, and May runs out of bounds. Here's Henderson. Back to Henderson, and he gets in. This is the 10th play of the drive. Stevenson. May going for the corner of the end zone to Booty. Diving attempt, and he's got it!
Mason, this was the nightmare for us as defensive backs. A receiver that could wrap around us and end up making a play.
Because that's missed his first extra point attempt. Back out there again, and this one is no good. A week ago, and now has missed both extra points today. But what a play by Booty! And it's 12-0 Patriots. Borregales kicks it off, and Eskridge on the return. D. Eskridge across the 20, and a flag is down on the play as Eskridge is tackled at. Tua to Achane. Blockers ahead, flag is down. Achane still going, and Chason makes the tackle, but now we have.
Ball now, but he's got to learn where to line up.
And Tua's pass is complete to Alec Ingold, and we're through one. New England 12, Miami nothing. You're watching the NFL on CBS. Achane goes in motion, and Tua swings it his way. Head of steam for Achane, and Achane's still going. And Tyreek Hill, first time we've called his name, goes in motion. Tua finds Hill, he's got the first down, slips a tackle, and Tyreek Hill down the sideline, and out. He pitches it to Achane, trying the left side. Achane across the 45 and down at the Gordon in the backfield. And Tua hands it off to Malik Washington, and Washington does a good job with a head. Here's Gordon right up the middle, and he bulldozes his way inside the 20. This in the second quarter. 12-0 in favor of the Patriots. Tua taking a shot for the end zone. Waddle is down there. Touchdown, Jalen Waddle.
It's about the player-only meeting and the accountability factor. Tua really stepped up on the last drive for the Dolphins.
Gibson on the return. Gibson gets to the 25-yard line. 8 drives the opponents have scored against this Miami defense. May and Hooper has his second catch. Second down and 1. May, and he's got the first down.
This just comes back to our conversation with Mike Vrabel, doesn't it? Do the things that you can do.
Hand off to Stevenson right up the middle, and Ramondre Stevenson into the open field, into Miami territory. And he talked about balance. New England 13 runs, 11 passes. Completely different than a week ago. May in trouble, and Drake May is taken down. Second down and 15. May to Henry with a flag down. Hunter. England.
Holding, offense number 32.
Strategy for the rest of this game.
And also, if you're Miami, do you think screen game here?
May chased out of the pocket, eludes the rush and throws with another flag.
Prior to the pass, illegal contact, defense number 33.
Looks like pretty good coverage from where I'm standing.
Antonio Gibson takes the handoff here, right up the middle.
And then we got to move
First half. Pressure's coming. May gets rid of it. Henderson makes the catch. Henderson turns it upfield, and there he goes, lowering his shoulder and
made him miss and gained bigger yardage.
May rolling right, throws on the run. He's got Hunter Henry again, and Henry is chopped down. Drake May's 11 out of 12, and
We've seen them come together today and be able to work as a unit.
May to Stevenson out of the backfield, and Dotson is right there.
Third down, and sometimes it starts on second.
10th play of the drive. And up the middle it goes on the ground to Stevenson, who's had a for the Patriots. May under center. He's going to try to do it himself. A little helpful push forward. Stevenson trying the right side. And he is held up at
throwing the football and taking it to him.
Second and goal. May looking left, now he's going to take off, trying to get to the outside, chased by Dotson, who shoves him out of bounds for New England. May, with time, his pass is deflected at the line and incomplete. Has already missed 2 extra points today. This is from 22 yards away. And Borregales is good, and
Got it going, especially with Tua finishing with a touchdown pass.
This will be Eskridge cutting in front of Washington to field the kick, and on the return, he gets to the 23. 2 timeouts for Miami. Tua to the air. And he's going to take a deep shot. Tyreek Hill at the 45.
The movement and motion that we saw in the last drive that got them sparked.
Hand off to Achane right up the middle, and he is stopped short of midfield. Tua, quick throw. Waddle on the slant, and he just short. It's 3rd and inches, not a first down. Tua now has a first to Achane to the 34-yard line. Tua, quick throw, Tyreek Hill, 3rd catch, immediately wrapped up by Mark.
And here you just want to get the line of scrimmage, get a play in motion yourself.
Tua over the middle, Achane at the 20, Achane 10, 5, Achane spinning, touchdown!
A dangerous man. Right here, Miami Dolphins are going to send everybody deep, and he's one-on-one with linebacker Robert Spillane, and that is a matchup that the Miami Dolphins have to love. One-on-one with anybody, any linebacker in the NFL with Devon Achane.
Look at it in one of New England.
He's to the right of Tua. Now goes in motion. Movement up front.
False start. Offense number 52.
Now out of the hold of former Patriot Jake Bailey, and the kick is good with 33 seconds to go. We've got,
in case New England has any designs on trying to get points.
Gibson can't field it cleanly, and now it goes out of bounds.
Look, this first half has kind of played out to the type for each team. New England, ball control, possess it, run it.
That's the end of the first half, with New England leading 15-14. Halftime next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station. In the second half, but the Dolphins do get the football to begin the second. Borregales kicking off, and this is Washington on the return. And Washington is stopped short of the 30-yard line. And Miami only had the ball 6.5 minutes in the first half. Here to start the second, Achane. That's Waddle in motion on second down. Play fake, Tua. Looking and throws it over the head.
Holding. Offense number 72.
That eye candy. The tension here? No. Should be in the middle of the field, guys.
Achane, that pass is too high, and a flag is.
Holding. Offense number 55. That penalty's decline resulted in play, third down.
Bottom of your screen on third down and long. Tua taking a deep shot, throwing it down the field for Hill, and he makes the adjustment and the catch. And finally,
Lost in the corner, did not.
Achane on first down.
And they give you 4, that's not good enough, right? Sometimes you just have to force what you want. And as Jason talked about, the adjustment was made by Tyreek Hill. He did not know where it was.
Officially a 47-yard completion. Washington takes the flip, trying to get to the outside.
This plays, can they do it again?
Flag is down, 3rd and 7. Tua locates Washington, great catch.
League Washington going forward on his motion.
Illegal motion. Offense number 6. 5-yard penalty. Replay third.
Absolutely right.
Roll at the top.
Tua gets it out, and that is Achane. And he gets to the 20s. And that one is 2. Here's Gibson from the 8-yard line. And Gibson across the 30, and still going, has been a busy man.
Illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 31.
Yard line. And it's Stevenson on first down. Stevenson in the first.
In the second half, dating back to even last year, continuing to get it going.
Play action. May steps into one and was knocked on a third down. Let's see what they do here. 3rd and 7. May in trouble, and down he goes.
Holding. Offense number 32. That penalty's decline. 4th down.
And this is an area of the field where Miami puts Tyreek Hill to return the punt. Tyreek with a flag down from his own 36-yard line. And Hill trying to turn the corner around the edge and force that about.
During the kick, holding. Kicking team number 31. That penalty's half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. Replay 4th down.
Punt return touchdown. So he awaits this punt at midfield.
Dublin School, their top special teamer.
Good punt. Hill going all the way back to his 30-yard line. It's by 1. Tyreek Hill at the 40 and taken down there. But Tom Brady, which didn't hurt either. Achane.
That's where you would like it more times than not.
2nd down and 10. Good protection. Tua looking for Waddle. And he holds on despite able on these challenges. And they want to take another look at this one. Pretty close.
Yeah, I thought so too, Andrew. Waddle seemed to have pretty good control there, but at that spot and a really great shot, to me it feels like the ball's been removed from both hands, and you even see Waddle kind of go back to re-clutch like
in New England. You're wondering why.
It was a good challenge. It was the right challenge. They just didn't get the call.
And a big hit.
They make a stand.
2nd down and 10. And the Dolphins keeping this one on the.
This lane comes or drops out in the middle.
Third down and 5. Tua looking for Tyreek Hill. And a beautiful pass and catch. Zone, first down and 10. Tua fakes the pitch. Now pump fakes. Now he's got a wide open Washington. Flags are down. Washington inside.
Holding. Offense number 55. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Tua, quick pass. Waddle.
Let's rush.
Offside. Defense number 2. 5-yard.
Inning is two backups, Keon Smith and Larry Borum. Tua gets rid of it. Achan trying to put some moves on. And Tyreek Hill on second down and 15. Tua again gets it out quickly to Achan.
Out in the slot, the new guy matched up in front of Tyreek Hill.
On third down and 11. Tua, pressure coming. Tua goes down. 44-yard field goal attempt from Patterson. And Patterson is good again. Musburger will appear on the pregame show next week. Can't wait for that. Miami has scored 20 of the last 23 points in this game as Gibson trying to get down the sides.
During the return, holding. Receiving team number 32, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
And that's on. So Drake May begins this drive out of the shotgun, throwing left, completes it, and Stephon Diggs.
Act him in the middle, and then we'll go play action boot and get him on the edges.
Stevenson takes the hands off. He's going to be short of a first down. It'll be third and short for New England, and a flag comes in.
Holding. Offense number 58, 10-yard penalty. Second down.
That's on the rookie left guard, Jared Wilson. Second down and 12. Jalen Phillips coming off the edge. May hangs in there and locates Stevenson at the 20.
A guy like Stevenson can pick up.
Play clock down to 2. Phillips coming again. May steps up, throws. He's got Stevenson. What a catch! Down the sideline. Stevenson cuts it back, and he's still going. Ramondre to the 20.
By May. Watch him step up, shrug things off, and deliver a beautiful ball. And how about the hands? You called it, Andrew, about the hands of Ramondre Stevenson. That's not supposed to be a power back reaching out and taking it out of the air like that. Those hands.
Final minute of the third quarter. Gibson takes the handoff up the middle at the 10, and it's first and goal, New England.
We're on the backside of the formation, 81 in blue.
May, pressure coming by Judon. May steps up, looking to keep it. May, touchdown with a late flag.
Holding. Defense number 25. That penalty's declined. Resulted the play as a touchdown.
And New handed off to Stevenson up the middle, and he takes it in.
3 minutes and 6 seconds left. Let's do this.
It is Washington fielding the kickoff at the 4-yard line. Washington to the 30. And that is the final play of the third quarter. New England 23, Miami 20. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
That could be the difference today.
Washington, the motion man, Achan on first down, and he can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Tua with time, and he has a man for a first down. That is Jalen Waddle.
One safety and a first-time starter at the other.
Play fake Tua. And he overthrows Nick Westbrook-Akine.
Converted to tight end.
Achan. Good play by Spillane to make the initial contact, and now it's going to be Tua dancing out of the pocket, trying to keep the play alive. Nobody's open, and Tua runs out of bounds. That is a great job down.
Good job by Woodson, the rookie out of Cal.
Bailey punting to Jones. Jones lets it go over his head, and it sits right there around the 11-yard.
The guys that were here.
And some movement before the first play of this drive.
On their way through in a game like this.
May completes it to Douglas.
He wasn't checked out, but he also wasn't as fully invested as he wanted to be.
Stevenson is taken down by 23 through the air. Going to the air here on third and long. A screen to Stevenson. And Stevenson turns it upfield. Let's see where they spot him. A great.
All they've talked about with Miami is got to be alert for New England's screen game. No better time to be alert for it on that 3rd and long, and they got him in.
Illegal shift, offense, number 85, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Give it to Henderson up the middle. And a host of back-to-back 100-yard games for Booty going back to week 18 last year. Bad snap, May falls on it.
Back towards the quarterback.
13-yard loss on that play. Gibson on the screen, and Gibson going nowhere. Ehringer gets it away. Another good boot, driving Washington back to his 27-yard line. He bobbles it for a second, still going as he spins forward, trying to get to the outside. Washington gets by the punter, down the sideline. Malik Washington to the house. Touchdown, Miami! 74 yards! Back for a touchdown in 5 years. Jakeem Grant in November of 2020.
The one thing, when you punt the ball that far, sometimes you outpunch your coverage, and this was just a terrific effort by Malik Washington, making the first and second guys miss, ending up in the scrum and finding his way out of it. And
has just made the 3rd lead change of the game. This one putting the Dolphins back in front.
Made Brendan Schooler miss, and that's tough to do. He's led them in special teams tags the last 3 years, All-Pro last year. And I believe, as you going into
Patterson to Gibson, who gets a running start on that catch. Gibson across the 30. Antonio Gibson still going. Can he return the favor? Down the sideline. You gotta be kidding me. Back to back. A 90-yard touchdown.
You're playing special teams. now you're like, wait, hey, if I can return them. Nice jump cut there, and then he got good wedge of blocking that he bounced off of. And once he got to the sideline, he outruns KJ Britt, the linebacker from Miami.
no soft tissue. He's absolutely rolling. He's going to tell Gibson tomorrow when they're watching the film that, hey, if I wanted to, I probably could have ran you down on that. But what a play. 12 seconds, 2 return touchdowns.
But you know, Bear, all of a sudden he's back to elation, the special teams coach for New England.
That one bounces. Eskridge has to pick it up. He does at the 5. Eskridge is not going to... Play fake here. Tua on the move. And over the middle, he's got Westbrook-Akine, who stays on his feet. And that
receivers, right? Out into the flat and in here, and he still had a third option. The first 2 were taken away, but Westbrook-Akine coming from the backside.
Tyreek Hill goes in motion. Tua back to the air. Pressure's coming. Tua able to locate Achane. Blockers ahead. Achane, another Miami first down.
And today he's done exactly that, as you just discussed.
Achane stuffed. That's Gordon next to Tua. Tua to Gordon. Nice catch. Gordon gets by Spillane and then gets no farther. Tua, pocket collapsing, and he still locates an open man.
This
play clock winding down. They just get it off, or did they? Tua deep over the middle, too high. Big opportunity missed there by Miami, and now all sorts of motion up front. And this Tua to Hill. He's got it at midfield and doesn't get much further.
Territory, guys, because that's a long field goal.
3rd down and 7. Landry coming off the edge. Tua steps up. Landry's got him. Down to 2. Tua just gets the snap in time. Tua nowhere to go. Now throws picked off. Intercepted on the play by Mapu. Marte Mapu on the INT. Stevenson, the running back. And Stevenson takes the handoff.
Pop me and gash me in the run game here and run this clock out.
Play fake to Stevenson, and an incomplete 3rd down and 8 with shadows covering half the field. May to the air again, and that one's play clock at 5. And there was movement up front, and from 53 yards away, out of the hold of Bryce Behringer. Kick on the way, and it is Good! Do they have a late comeback? And that didn't hit the landing zone. Tua to Waddle, wide open in the flat, and he runs out
And
of
attack the middle of the field, you might look at him first.
Tyreek Hill in motion. Tua looking his way, now comes back over the middle, and he's got the first down. A 44-yard line. Tua in the shotgun. Hill in motion again. Tua locates Achane. Nice move by Achane. Hopping away from Mapu and still going. Achane, 10-5, touchdown. Achane. Now some discussion on the field. No flags down.
It's 1 minute and 9 seconds. It will be 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Wow, Achane went out of bounds.
Right there.
Clearly did.
Absolutely, the foot was in the white. There.
Play soft. You're protecting the touchdowns and more flags.
Look at the play clock. And there goes the last timeout.
Ho, ho, ho.
And boos from the Dolphin fans here at home, having to use your last timeout because the play clock was going to expire.
On Achane.
So Miami is now out of timeouts. Play clock down to 2. Tua taking a deep shot down the field, looking for Waddle, and it is incomplete. 2nd down and 20. Tua, and he's got a completion. That's Eskridge, and a good tackle made. Tua chased out, on the move. Nobody open, and he runs out of bounds.
To make sure they don't get out of bounds.
Play clock winding down. Tua on 4th down. Pressure coming. Tua in trouble. Down he goes. Milton Williams.
To the quarterback and has New England starting to celebrate.
4 years, $104 million in the offseason for Williams, and worth every penny today for Miami and Mike McDaniel. State Farm postgame show coming up. Scores and highlights on the State Farm postgame show. What a game. What?
But they have to build on this for this short week trip to Buffalo, and one of the teams that everyone's talking about being a major Super Bowl contender.
And that's one of the things. The Buffalo Bills do not care about what the Miami Dolphins are going through and the struggles that they've had. But to your point, Charles, they played one heck of a game this afternoon, and a ton of credit on the other side to the New England Patriots, who lost last week, and they had to respond.